Bro, you have any challenges you'd like to share?
Boy, do I.
Mm,
Right?
mm.
We talked about adulting before. We talked
Yes.
about adulting a couple different times.
Mm-hmm.
Um, there's a new challenge that a couple of y'all might have experienced that your boy Darwin is
Mm,
going through a divorce.
mm.
Um, and the challenge though is going through a peaceful divorce.
Okay.
The thing is, it's like a nigga, you be having the moments, right? Where you like, you just want to be like, "Arr!" You know, I'm just going to get
Yeah.
the anger out, the pride out,
Mm,
the frustration out,
mm.
and maybe it might be cathartic in the moment, but if you're not thinking big picture, you know what I mean? Like it's gonna be it could be a lot. It's already rough.
Yeah.
It's already a rough thing. It's
Not easy at all.
depressing,
Mm-hmm.
it's sad, it's disappointing. Sometimes it might be exciting, sometimes it might be angry, sometimes it might be hopeful, right?
Yeah.
Even it's a roller coaster. And
Mm.
what does not help any of that is contention. And so the
Sure.
adulting that you don't think that you may need to like experience and be like, yo, let me be an adult about this.
Mm-hmm.
We two people, we tried this thing out, very much entangled.
Yeah.
We couldn't make it work. No strife. There's no like, um, somebody was in the streets or something like that, or
Mm-hmm.
there's abuse of any kind, kids involved, nothing like you know what I mean. So it's like it just didn't work out. You different. You're different from me. I'm different from you. We just that term irreconcilable differences is like, oh, that's what they mean by that, right?
Mm.
Like we're just too different. The puzzle pieces don't match. Um, but to be able to do it like an adult, to be able to do it where you can do it peacefully, be like, yo, be blessed, wishing you the best. You go your way, I go mine, and find a way to disentangle as smoothly as you can. There's something to be said about that.
Yeah.
It's at least you could do, even for your own mental health, even for my own mental health. I'll say personally because it's me right now.
Yeah.
Did I expect to be here? You know,
Nobody ever
um,
does. Nobody
Nobody
ever
ever
does.
does. It's the thing I was saying is that
Mm.
divorce is something that happens slow and then all of a sudden.
Yeah.
So that's how it kind of goes. But so far, fingers crossed, I'm hoping that we can maintain, the pleasantries, keeping everything copacetic, and be able to each move into our, the next chapters, the next eras of our respective lives
Absolutely.
without much beef. So that's the most I'm gonna go into it here. You know
Mm.
what I mean? Those who know me personally, you know what I mean, have reached out and I appreciate the support. That's another thing. You gotta have support. Um
Yeah.
but every time you gotta reach out to a new person, that joint is embarrassing, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I
It's
have to tell
like
this
like
person, that person,
you
and that
gotta get over that
person.
embarrassment and
Yeah.
and and I'm going through that too. Like, I gotta tell this person, I gotta talk to this person about it. Like, then you
Mhm.
gotta tell the story again
Yeah. You
and
got to
then
keep
again,
telling. Yeah.
keep repeating. But that's just like, bro, when that's what you're signing up for when
Mm.
when when you gotta go through that joint. But
Yeah.
so it's already gonna be tough. No need to make it tougher by just being emotionally unhinged,
Mm.
right? Like I said, maybe cathartic in a moment, but you'll regret it later. You're gonna be like, man, I got a boy that's going through it too, and he's made some bad decisions.
Mm.
He's made some bad decisions, but he's just trying to get it out. He's just like lashing out kind of thing, and like
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
he's
Sometimes when you
even
act these types of
now
situations,
he's
get you
got
for sure.
other issues on top of this issue now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's it for your boy, man. That's my
Mm.
challenge right now, and what I mean, I'm trying to get through that. You know what I mean? I'm taking it day by day.
Yeah.
Top that sucker.
I mean, we just and it's unfortunate news to hear, obviously, and we're just hoping that you get through it in the most healthy and efficient way as possible. So, the quicker you get through it, the faster you can move on with your life. So, I don't think I really have any other brighter news to share because this house hunting has been ridiculous.
We've been trying.
It's been equally as depressing.
We've been hearing about it for a while.
Yeah,
those who
it's
are caught
been
up in the catalog.
yeah, it's been very depressing. For some of you guys who are
I
actually
don't told you last
caught up in
time,
the
bro.
color,
You need to be renting. You need to stick
yeah,
with the rent.
Darwin and I, we did have this conversation before. We went on a whole we had a whole segment on on this in particular.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I kind of want to test this out. I was like, I
Still
hear
want to
what
do it.
I was like, I still want to do it. And Darren and I had this whole conversation about like, do you want to do it because you really want to have a crib and be like, I got a crib, man, or like, or do you really have a? And and I thought about it. I've actually thought about it when he said it. I was like, it's, and this is what I actually told him because I was at over Darren's house over the weekend, and I was like, it's more of a milestone for me, right? It's because I've, and just to kind of explain, I actually didn't get to explain this to you when I was there, bro.
Okay.
But this is actually another reason why it's more of a milestone for me as well. If you recall, growing up, the last time we've been in the house was when mom was alive.
Yeah. And turns out, yeah, we got evicted from that house. So,
Yeah, we got evicted from that house, and we've been in apartments ever since. Like even when you guys left and went to college, it's always been an apartment. We never had a house after that. I felt some kind of way about that.
like a standalone house.
Yeah, like a standalone house, not even like a townhome. You know what I'm saying? Not even that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's just apartments after apartments after apartments, living in people's places, friends and family, but going to another apartment and then have stability at one apartment. But and it was end up, bruh.
Like having a place where you mow your own lawn.
Yeah, you feel me?
Yeah, I mean,
And like, and
grow
the
your own
apartment
vegetables in the back.
right? And the apartment that we stayed in, when I think about it now, it was actually kind of wild. Like,
it wasn't a projects, bro.
Bro, it was a 1-bedroom apartment, bro. We had a bed in the living room.
We had no living room. There was no living room.
No. The apartment that
I know, but there was no living room because it was a bedroom. It was a whole nother bedroom.
I guess we just use it.
But you make it sound like there's a couch also in there.
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't. It was just a.
It was another bedroom.
It was like a table. We had like a dining table, a super Haitian dining table.
Yep. The same like one that we had for like 20 years.
For 20 years. A super Haitian dining table. It was a bed in the corner. We had like a 50-year-old TV, like a small TV that we had to kind of like sit right in front of just to kind of see anything. And then the one bedroom, and that's it. We had a half bathroom in the where the kitchen was, a half bathroom, and then we had the like the full bathroom. The full bathroom. Well, I had to walk into my pop's room to go take a shower. Like he's sleeping, and I'm like got like tiptoeing because I'm trying to go take a shower so I can go to school. You know what I'm saying? Like it was so weird. You feel me? Like when I think about how we were living, bro, I was like, bro, can you imagine? Like when you think about it now, it's like that's kind of wild. Like, so it's just thinking about that, like,
bro, like so. This is, you know what? I'm sorry. I don't want to. Can I just jump in real quick?
Sure.
Just jump in just a little bit.
Sure.
It say like with this whole divorce thing that I'm talking about, it's like, bro, niggas got out the mud so many different times. Not even just one time.
That's a whole fact, bro.
Not even just one time. Like that right there's just one small story.
Yeah, that's one small.
Looking back at that story, I'm like, yeah, that sucked, but that was one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
like
I'm gonna have to start from scratch a lot of ways now.
And
like, okay, like that's just another level for me.
Yeah, and
it's not my first rodeo.
Yeah, and that's real because like, and this is why we keep telling y'all, like, if y'all been paying attention, like me and Darwin, we know what it means to get it out the mud. Like we from that. Like we know what it means to really go get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And to make something of yourself. Like we know what it takes. More often, we know what it takes. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
and also the fact that just because that's where you find yourself currently, don't mean that it's not the end of the road for you. Yeah. If you I recall back to the song, we fall down, but we get up.
Yeah, facts.
I mean, facts. I don't go to church, but I learned some things.
I learned something there. Yeah, facts.
Yeah. So, getting back up and sometimes you gotta start multiple times over and over again. Like if you are able to do it, you know what I mean? Congratulations to you. There are folks out there that like they fall down and they done for it. They're done.
Yeah.
And that's when these people take some desperate routes and do some shit that's like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? And we didn't have to go that route.
Mm-hmm.
We just rebuilt slow and steady.
Yeah. So it's really because of those experiences, you know what I'm saying? And like it was so outside of it being a milestone, it was more kind of symbolic for me in a way. You feel me? Like so that's why I was like I felt kind of pressed about it. But then like it's cool to have a milestone that's symbolic, but money talk, man. At the end of the day, money talk, and I'm looking at these numbers and I'm looking at these races, and I'm like, it might behoove me to just kind of chill.
You got it. Y'all got it.
Yeah, like you know what? I'm like, as much as I want it, at the end of the day, I'm a person that lives in reality. At the end of the day, like it's like
you could
see the
force
numbers.
it. You could force it.
I could absolutely force it. But is it really worth it to force it, man? Like it's you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like right.
For what?
Right. So
forcing it for what?
So I ain't gonna lie, man, but it's like and just being in an apartment setting, and I'm like, and I thought about it, I was like, I'm actually pretty comfortable in my apartment though. Like I have this, I really like technically I really have the space that I need. I mean, I could use some more closet space, but like I still make it work, right? And it's really more timing than anything. This may feel like the best time,
and that's the thing. But how about this though? Here's another way to look at it too: is that as a milestone, you really got the milestone already. You already got it. Yeah. Because it's not that you couldn't do it. It's just the timing of what this market is stupid.
That's true.
And it's
true.
And like again,
that's a good point.
If you wanted to, you could have forced it.
Yeah.
Because you could still force it right now. That's a milestone. That if I wanted to, I could force it. Crazy. But I'm not going to. I'm gonna make the better decision, the best financial decision because I got it. Because I do got that milestone already in the bag. I'm gonna hold off on it.
Yeah.
It's on my timing now.
Yeah. That's a good point. I actually didn't think about it that way. That's actually valid. That's valid. Very valid.
And just gotta look at it from a different angle, I guess, dog. Like, but like, you know, also you set your own milestones, man. You know what I mean? And what makes you feel like, you know what I mean, you've gone to a level. And I get you set that one as milestone, but like you don't have to feel that. I think a lot of social pressures happen that make us feel like that should be a milestone. Where the milestone, you already got it. You actually already got it.